Take a look at the wheels on this bike. They are the Vision SC45. Now these are road wheels, or as you can see from this setup, they also work very well on gravel. The release of these wheels came a few months after Vision released its top-end road wheels. Those are the Metron 45 RS. Now there are similarities between the two sets, but I would say this second level set has something above those Metrons. Both the SC and the RS share many of the same dimensions. They're both 45 millimeters deep, and they both have an inner rim width of 23 millimeters. Now, what that means is that many of the aerodynamic properties are pretty similar. The one thing what the SC sort of lose out on in the aero department is in the spokes. The RS have very flat bladed carbon spokes, and these spokes on the SC are less of the wind cheaters, if you will. Now back to the inner rim width. Now it's 23, which for a road bike is pretty standard, but for a gravel bike, it might be just a shade on the narrow side. But let's review why generally wider is better. So with a wider inner rim width, you get the beads of the tire farther apart. Now what that does is it makes the shape of the tire a bit more rounded. Now this is important on road because then you get a more aerodynamic profile. However, the 23 millimeters and gravel, it might not be such a problem. In my conversations with Vision, they told me about how you might want a little bit, say, of that light bulb shape on the gravel. What it does then, when you put those tire beads a bit closer together, is you get that slightly rounded edge, and then you get more of the suspension properties of the tire at work on those rough surfaces. Another thing to keep in mind is that when Lachlan Morton won Unbound Gravel in 2024, it was on a set of Vision wheels with a slightly narrower inner rim width than these ones, and on his front wheel, he put a 2.1 inch or 53 millimeter tire. So there you go. The hubs on these wheels are made by Vision as well. They are the V600. They use the Power Ratchet System, or the PRS. Now this has two 54-tooth rings that engage and spin up the wheel. Vision likes to highlight the weatherproof features of these hubs, which is really something that'll come in handy, especially in mucky gravel rides. Vision also says that the temperature range for these hubs, they perform well in conditions as hot as 60 degrees Celsius, and then they go all the way down to minus 10 degrees Celsius. That's quite the range. And I know, my fellow Canadians, that your gravel bikes probably see colder temperatures than minus 10, but really minus 10 is pretty good for a set of gravel-oriented wheels. The really big win of these SC hoops is the price. These wheels are about $2,500 cheaper than the top-end ones. Now, considering their performance and their abilities, these wheels provide great value. The Vision SC45 wheels could be just what you need to transform your road or gravel bike into a better performing machine.